Hey, you guys. Thinking we're gonna go to TJ Maxx, but I figured I'll just try out a couple things that I have here that I haven't really used a ton or at all. I get ready, and then maybe I'll bring you guys around this weekend on just stuff I'm doing. I have a dilemma. I love the Power Grip Primer from e.l.f. And I also have the setting spray, which I haven't used but one time. So I want to use these two things today. I want to use this Morphe liquid kind of blushy drops. And I want to use this because I haven't actually used it since I bought it at Sephora with you guys a few weeks ago. But I'm wondering if I should put primer under sunscreen. I don't know if it was a mistake. It might be. Might be a big mistake. I'm trying out a new microphone today. I don't know if it's going to work. I have it plugged in. It's right here. Did you see the primer just like go into my eyelash? Oh, it's going to be that kind of day today. So, what was I saying before I got really interrupted by my ridiculous primer application? This is, what is this called? Tower 28. This is SPF 30, Sunny Day, broad spectrum, and it's a tinted sunscreen. I'm going to do something I don't like to do, and I'm going to apply with pants. That was a lot. Holy mackerel. It seems to be melting it nicely. That got nice. Oh my goodness. I got a crusty in my eye. I don't know how that got there. I love that. Gosh. Okay, I'm looking in the viewfinder. I do look a little pink. That's okay. We can offset that. I'm going to go for tried and true today. I don't want to mess around. I'm going for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the color Creme Brulee. Wondering what you guys are up to today, because obviously we can't chit chat until I post my video. I'm going to TJ Maxx because I'm in that kind of mood. So I'm going to use my trusty Real Techniques brush, because we're not really doing a lot of eyeshadow today. I just like a nice neutral quad. These are just all singular MAC eyeshadows that I have. Sometimes I just want to do something simple like this, just neutral, just to give a little bit of eye definition. See the creamy concealer already starting to crease in my eyelid. This is just for some eye definition. I think a cat just entered the chat. It's Simon. Samantha! Samantha! There he is! There's my boy! My Simon. My little shadow. Oh, you're so spooky. Who's my spooky boy? My eyebrows were not cooperating today. They were just being rude. I mean, they're rude. They're not polite at all. So I'm going to set the rest of my face because I feel like I need a little bit more coverage here. Let me just go, you know what? Let me go in with this blush first. I'm trying the Morphe, what is this called? Hot Shot Blush Drops. I'm very curious about this. This is like a corally color. I don't really use, I don't know what to expect about this. So let's, oh, that was a lot. All right, let's, oh, that's very coral. All right, let's see. I don't hate the formula though. Okay, all right, we like the formula. I'm going to be out and about today. I might go in Ulta. I might go into Sephora. So if I go into Ulta, I think I'm going to get more of those blush drops. I'm obsessed with liquidy blushes. The NARS ones, these, I've showed you guys these. These NARS ones, I have every shade. And when the holiday comes out, I mean, here, look, let me show you guys. I love these. I'm looking in the viewfinder. Am I? What? All right, I'm gonna take a photo of it. That way I don't get the second one. Do you guys want to see my phone case? I'm a cat woman. Okay. It says Samantha. I'm a cat person. And then it's got all of them. So it's got Sasha, Mama, Baloney, Simon, and Dexter on my case. Is that not the cutest thing? I'm not usually a corally, like this kind of blush person. This is, yeah. Okay, that was a little cheesy. No, so good. So good. All right, I was going to set the rest of my face now. I'm going to take my trusty and true. If you guys have been with me for any length of time, you guys remember this. Serenity Scott. I still use it. I'm loyal. And this is the best foundation powder ever. So I use either Fair or Fairest. This is, look at this. You guys. And when I get like this, I get more. This is in the shade Fair. No need to go to Fairest right now. I might though. I might. Do I have something in my eye now? You know what? I am going to go to Fairest. Where's Fairest? I have 2 Fairs and 1 Fairest. When I go to Fairest, see, look at how light Fairest is. It's super light. I do this, and I go for it to do a little bit of highlight there. I'm going to use this. I don't know if this was still even around. This is a Maxx Mineralized Skin Finish in Perfect Popping. This is going to be a good, it's kind of got that little bit of a peachy undertone. That's going to go good with this blush. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of shadow eyeliner. I have this MAC palette I'd gotten. I think that they still sell it. What is it called? Connect in Color. I got it on the website a while back, and I think this one has a dark shade. Yeah. How pretty. This is a great palette. I'm going to use this dark kind of brown for my eyeliner. Usually when I do that, it just darkens up my lashes a little bit. I use the length of the brush to create the wing. I'm not going to pull it out a bunch. I'm always tempted to pull it out a bunch. Just like that. Do you see how it just enhances? It just enhances it a little bit. Nothing dramatic. I'm not in the mood for anything dramatic today. I haven't been in the mood for anything dramatic in a while, though. Doing a lot of liquid liner. Truth be told, I'm always saying that. Truth be told. I've been doing a lot of liquid liner because, wait, me, sit back. I think the chair is making so much noise because I'm sitting forward on it instead of back. I have to do something about my neck. Do you see how my neck is so much paler than the rest of my face? I have to warm it up a little bit. I don't know if you guys want a video on these. They have so much pigment. So much pigment. And I'm going to just do the smallest amount here. Just to bronze up. Saying that word bronze up. But I'm going to add a little bit of color to my neck because my neck is definitely not as well. I guess my big head blocks the sun. My big head blocks the sun, and then my neck never gets any color. You know what I was thinking about getting? At Ulta, they have these drops. It looks like a spray, and it's like glistening gel, and it's got sparkles in it, and it's tanning. I don't tan. I never tan. I actually thought about getting them, so I was like, maybe I'll get them. Maybe we'll get them today and do like a little funsy experiment. All right. Does that look better? My neck is a little, right? A little better. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Gossip. It's going to be a little dark. It might be able to work, actually. Hold on. Let's keep it light. I've had this lipstick longer than I will admit. This is Taffy by, who is this by? My God, Too Faced? Too Faced. I don't even know if they still sell this lipstick. What do you guys think? That's a pretty color, right? Yeah, I knew those two would work well together. All right, that means I have to take these two on the go with me. One thing I do like about this lipstick, it stays shiny, and I don't need any lip gloss today. No lip gloss needed today. Let's set our face. Yeah, we're going to use this Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I feel like the mist is really long. Okay, the mist is so fine. It's throwing me off, like I can't feel it. But you can see it. It's weird. Stop it, Sam. Well, I'm going to take you along with me today, guys. We'll chat in the car and see what we can do. Let's pat some of these little baby hairs down so when we walk around with the baby hairs on fire. Baby hairs on fire. All right, let's move this location. My first stop is to go to UPS to make a return to TikTok. I knew what I was doing was stupid when I pressed the pay button. When I bought it, I got the cakes, right? Those sticky things that stick 100 million times that are supposed to keep your tatas up.
please. Such crap. I bought them. Everyone's talking about them on TikTok, and they do the before and after where they put the one boob up. That lasts for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I put them on. I'm sitting with Matt in the living room, and the cakes come, and I got the ones for triple D because I have triple Ds. I wear a 38 triple D bra. So I got them, and they look a decent size. I mean, I don't know, they're like this big. They're triangular. I figure they're gonna work. Wait, were they triangular? They might have been circular. You know what? Maybe they were circular. Yeah, they were triangular. They're circular. So I put them on. You couldn't even tell a difference. Terrible, terrible. I could see why people wear pasties to cover their nips. This is supposed to be a sticky bra though. This thing did not work. Did not work on me. I think with taxes and all that nonsense, I wound up paying like $31 for them. Those little bitches were going back. I mean, I am not the kind of person that buys something and just lets it sit in my house and rot. Every once in a while, I'll forget to return. That's so rare. Your money, you guys work hard for your money. You work hard for the money. You work hard for your money. Return this crap, especially if you don't like it. I got hyped up on these damn cakes. They did not work for me. Is it because my boobs aren't firm enough? Am I too old? I just ran a red light. I don't know what it is, but they didn't work for me, so I returned them. I make so many returns, I don't care. And if I don't like it, it's going back because my money, I work hard for it. So I return them. They are now at UPS. I have a UPS not far from me, so it's you just go in there with your code. You have to make sure I've made this mistake. You have to make sure that you're choosing because it'll just say drop off, no label, no box, and then sometimes it'll say box required or shipping, label required and all that. So I have chosen the wrong thing, gone in and be like, you have to return this in a box. So I say, no, I don't. It's the drop off. And then they show me it says box required. Oh, I chose the wrong one. So I'm doing a little local shopping in Massapequa today. The one thing that's really great, even though the mall is closed, which is such a tragedy, I loved going through that mall and they had such cute shops. They had this earring shop I really liked. They have a lot of smaller strip shopping areas. So I'm going to the one over here by Whole Foods. So there's Whole Foods, Five Below, Barnes & Noble, Hobby Lobby, Panera, Men's Warehouse. Ooh, I'm really going into Men's Warehouse. There's a froyo shop and there's Ulta. There's a waxing place, a laser place. Fridays used to be here. Fridays closed a couple months ago. I could see why they closed every time me and Matt went in there on Monday nights. Monday nights are date night for us. So Monday nights, that's where we go out to dinner and we have our date. We used to go to Fridays because they would have 50-cent wings on Monday nights. And the wings were totally decent. So now we go to Croxley's in Farmingdale. So if you're a local, Croxley's has the best wings. They have the best wings. I also like Wing Zone wings, but that's fast food. This motorcycle guy. All right. I really like Croxley's wings because they're perfect size. They're not too small. They're not too big. I don't like them when they're almost too big and sometimes they get a little fatty. They're amazing. They're crispy. They're delicious. When I eat things like wings, I make sure to watch my calorie count for the whole day to fit those calories in because I'm on a very regimented food plan. I thought there was a spot over here and I'm wrong. There's no spot over here. I have to go back around. Oopsies. So if I'm going to eat hot wings, I just count my calories. I make sure that I don't go over and I only wind up eating like, I don't know, eight of them or something like that. They are delicious. I love some Croxley's wings. Is this guy gonna steal this spot from me? Yes, he is. But there's another one, so I don't mind. So I love Croxley's wings. But I digress. This went from I was talking about where I'm shopping to a whole history of my Monday night bar food dates with my husband. So anyway, there's an Ulta in this shopping mart, this shopping area. So I'm gonna go into Ulta. I'm definitely getting more of those Morphe brushes. I have a Morphe drops. I have like $200 worth of points in Ulta. So should I save it up for something big? But what am I gonna get that's big there? I already have the Dyson Airwrap, you know, you know. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else for me to get. So I like walking around Ulta. If I feel like busting out the camera during my walk around, I'll do it. And you guys will enjoy it. Okay. All right, that's it. So here she is in all her glory. Shopping Mart. And this is the Ulta. See, there's everything here. I love that store there. That is the Hallmark store. That's where I used to get Squishmallows. What is this? What is this? Oil-free blue screen? What is this? Do Good Illuminating Serum Sunscreen? Stop it. Wait, let's try this. Alright. Can you see it? Alright, it looks pretty amazing, but unfortunately, they don't have any. Unless do they have it on the other side? Look what I got. They were hiding them down here. Nobody can keep me from Kula. Oh yeah, it's $48, but you know, greatness. Okay, here they are. I don't know which colors I want. So this was the one I had. Power Drip. I'm thinking that girl. And maybe this one. Flex Symbol. I don't know, this one might be too dark for me. And then this one. Let me try them on my hands. So these are the other shades. The top two. The ones closer to my hand. The top two. Definitely. The third one is Fireball. And the fourth one is Natural Heat. I'm probably just going to get the top two. Because I don't know about the bottom two. I don't think I'd get a lot of use out of them, honestly. So I showed you guys I got a bunch of these. They are so pigmented. So freaking pigmented that I didn't tap it off before I used it and it like blushed my whole face. It's crazy. So good though. Look what I found. Kitten. Oh. I mean mine still works, it's just jacked up. I just show you guys now because I don't want to go home and film a haul or anything. I made a big mistake. So last week when I was getting the NYX blushes, it was buy online, pick up in store, 25% off. But they didn't have some of the shades that I wanted in store, but they did. It was weird. Anyway, I bought them online. Ulta sends me so many coupons. I used my 20% off on a $40 freaking purchase. So when today I went to go buy my stuff, and it was a $200 purchase, she's like, you already used your coupon. I'm like, no, I didn't. She's like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And she's like, oh, see, when you bought these NYX blushes, you used the coupon. Mother, so angry, so angry. So I was getting some Real Technique brushes. I took them off my purchase. Honestly, I only wanted them because they were on, because I was going to get 20% off. And I wanted some, they had a really cute kabuki brush. I just wanted to get a couple of their brushes that I've had in my cart for a while. And I was like, oh, 20% off, I'll get it. So that saved me like, I don't know, $50. You guys, I hate it when that happens. I'm whining, I know. But it really annoyed me because I thought I was saving 20% off. I could have gotten everything for free had I used my points, but I didn't want to use my points. I was annoyed. So I got the Kula. The Do Good Illuminating Serum. I used it on my hands, so it's obviously going to be good. It's SPF, right? SPF 30. I really like Kula. I've been using Kula for a long time. I find that it doesn't leave grease on my face, and I really like the way it works. So I also got, oh my goodness, I got some Morphes. I got the Morphe ones. I got that girl and Flex symbol, which I've now wiped off my hand. That blush today, so pretty. I had to get 2 more of these. I love a nice sheer blush that blends into the skin. And because I did that, I got a free Morphe puff. Look at the Morphe puff. So cute. I had a couple other things that I need to stock up on. I also got a ABH brow pen. This is what called, they're calling it Brow Wiz, but it's not Brow Wiz. It's the little gel kind of pen. Tell me I got Brow Wiz by accident. No, I got Brow Wiz by accident. Oh, shoot. I thought I was getting the little gel marker. I didn't mean to get this. How much was this? I need to check my cell phone. I can't believe I did that. Okay, my receipt tells me, oh, it's $13. Fine. It's a little shorty. I'll keep it. I did not mean to get that. I also got the Gimme Brow in deep brown 4.5. I put that in my eyebrows for contrast. Ulta really got me today. They really got me today. I got this. Steal a Kitten Face Illuminizer. Absolutely. I wanted this highlight. It's so pretty. I forgot it even existed. Look at it. Look at it. Let's do this. Mm, so pretty. Okay. So I'm happy I got that. Man, I'm a little disappointed in my Ulta shopping experience today. You know, I've lost coupons, and the manager's like, no worries, we'll just put it in. One time, one time I intentionally did it, right? I knew I used my coupon already. I knew it. I said, no, I didn't use my coupon. I lied. I lied. I'm admitting it. I lied. Not this time, one time. And the girl just put the coupon in. So I know she could have used this damn coupon. And I used it on a $40 purchase. This would have saved me $40. I hate it when little chicks they're power hungry. And she's like, no, can I see your purchase history on your Ulta app? I'm gonna be like, no, you can't see my purchase history on my Ulta app. Can you just give me my coupon? I'm diamond. I'm well past diamond. I spend so much money in Ulta, it's stupid. You can't just give me the coupon. Oh, well, I'm diamond because I spend so much money on there. And I make a lot of big purchases when it's like 5 times the purchases. I know how to work the system. That's right. One thing I did look for when I was there is if they have the Too Faced lipsticks. They don't sell that range anymore. Or at least they didn't have it in the Ulta. Should I go into Sephora? It's right around the corner. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go into Sephora. I don't think I'm going to buy anything because I just spent $140, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in for you guys because I know you guys want me to go in. Don't play. Oh, I'm going to go into Sephora. I'm going to go into Sephora and hopefully I don't spend too much money. Let's show you this, what I got from Sephora. Again, we're not going to go into full. This was sitting at the front door when I walked in. Look at this little lunchbox cooler. This is so cute. I had to get it. It was $8. I have one, but it tapers up. And sometimes I can't put things towards the top. This one's square. That's why I really liked it. I only had a couple little things from Sephora. I did get this cleanser. I have the regular daily deep foaming cleanser, but I wanted to try the clarifying cleansing foam from Shiseido, whatever. This is my favorite facial cleanser. So I got that. I had a couple little, oh my God, I got a free sample. What is this? Replica. I'm so lucky. I got the correct ABH pen that I wanted. I will return the pencil. It was $13. I don't want to be a hypocrite like like I was talking earlier, you should return things they don't want. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to return it. I'm not going to use it. Well, I will use it eventually, but I don't need it. I'm not going to return it today because if I see that girl, I'm going to roll my eyes at her. Okay, she's going to hear it. I got the Tarte Big Ego mascara that I wanted to try out. I got the sample size. And I got the Kosas BB Burst Tinted Gel Cream. Almost got this last time, but I didn't, and I got it today. So let's be on our way, shall we? Let's stop messing around. You want to hear something funny? So, a couple videos back, I used the F-bomb and the C word, jokingly, not about anybody in particular. My video was like, hey, we can only do limited ads on your video now because you use such profane language. So, no F-bombs. We could say shit all we want, okay? Hell or fudge. Can't say that one. Can't say none. And especially not the C word. Oh, forget about the C word. I don't know what I was even thinking. People in the UK love the C word. British people love the C word. I think it's a fun word. I think it's funny. I love it when they call men that. You know, see you next Tuesday. I find it hilarious. Women are offended by this word. I am not offended by this word. That is our word. Okay? It is our body part. It is our word. I will use it as I see fit, but not on my channel. Not on my channel. Because, hey, listen, if one of these videos go viral, I'm going to be forfeiting money on my AdSense because I couldn't hold myself back. I'm getting hungry. It's 12:15. I haven't eaten yet. And I need to eat some food soon. But going to TJ Maxx is more important. So TJ Maxx is on the next block. It goes Ulta, Sephora, then TJ Maxx. I don't know. I'm really getting sick of quesadillas. If truth be told, I have been eating a lot of quesadillas and I can't eat anymore. I love them. And they're my quick go-to food, especially if I don't want to think about eating. I just go for the quesadilla. No more. I need a break. They don't sell this lipstick anymore. I checked. Or they just don't have it in the store here. They didn't have it at Ulta or Sephora. So I don't know if maybe they did away with it or maybe they just sell it online. It's a shame because the lipstick is creamy and delicious. Not that I don't have hundreds of other lipsticks that I can use, for God's sake, Samantha. I have more lipstick that I can use in my lifetime. I have more lipstick than 3 people can use in their lifetime. It's absurd. And a good majority of those lipsticks I have paid for myself. MAC lipsticks, when I first started buying them, I think were $12.50. $12.50. And then they used to go up like $1 a year. Now they're like $22.50 or $24.50 or something ridiculous. Way overpriced. I was shocked. I was shocked. I'm shocked. Let me ask you a question. When you see people walking in public and they're wearing the most horrible clothing, do you think to yourself, is she comfortable? Is she comfortable? I don't even care what anyone looks like in their clothing. If you want to wear a piece of clothing and you feel comfortable in it, I will never be the person to tell you not to wear it, ever. But it just looks uncomfortable. I mean, uncomfortable. I can't wear uncomfortable clothing. Like short shorts that ride up into your crotch and then your legs rub together. And I see people walking and their legs are rubbing together. I mean, hard. Like fires are about to start. You know that there's going to be just road rash in between their legs. How is that comfortable? I hate that. I sweat. See what happens? If you don't sweat, you don't get that. You don't get chub rub. But if you sweat, what happens is you're sweating. And then when it's sweating, actually sweating, like wet, you don't get chub rub because the sweat buffers it. But then when it starts to dry and you go into a cooler environment, it happens when you go outside and then you go back in and then you go outside again. And then when you go outside again after you've dried off, the sweat is not slick. And then the skin, because it's kind of damp, that rubs, and that's what causes the chub rub. It is the worst. I have anti-chafe gel that I use. It's called Self. No, Self. It's called Body. It's in a blue stick. It looks like a deodorant. I don't like the pink one. I like the blue one. You get it on Amazon. I think it's like $7.99 or $10. I don't even remember what it is. It could be $20 I paid for it. You just put that on where your legs touch. My legs, the front of my legs touching doesn't get me. It's right underneath in the back below my ass, right at the top of my thighs on the back. That's where when it rubs there. Because I get, crotch sweat, right? Swamp ass. So where that skin touches, oh my God, it hurts so bad. It sweats. It's fine when it's sweating. You go inside, you cool off, it dries off, you go back outside, you walk again. That's where the friction comes. It is the worst. Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, it's the worst. I hate sweating. That's why I get Botox in my pitties. My axilla. I dry off my axilla with my Botox. That is a fire. Excuse me, sir. This guy has a really fire-looking car. What is that? I think it's a, what do they call it? What did Steve Sanders drive in 90210? Not a Camaro. The other one, a Corvette. It's a new Corvette, but it's done up really nice. Wait, let me show you guys really quick. Wait, let me show you guys really quick. I can't be like, oh, you know, I can't. Wait, really nice, right? Really nice. And a girl just got out of it. No, a girl just got into it. Girl got into it. I hope they didn't just see me filming. Hope they didn't just see me filming their car, because that would be really creepy. All right, we're gonna go into extreme close-up mode. My God. We're gonna go into TJ Maxx. We're gonna go into TJ Maxx. We're gonna see if we can't find some fun Bible bar earrings. All right, let's go. Let's go. Looking for a really cute lime green bag. Steve Madden, what are you doing right now? This is cute. I'm not a Steve Madden fan in general, though, but no. This is really cute, though. I'll never wear it. Let's be real. Let's see what else. Oh, that's interesting. This is tacky to me, though. That? I don't like that. Let's see. This is cute. I'd never wear it. Never wear it. This seems to be the new style, you know? That's cute down there. This is ridiculous. Let's see. I love summer bags. Oh, I love the summer bag. I love the summer hat.
Good afternoon.
Oh my gosh. Wait, let me try this on.
Save time with our online stores. Ask any sales associate about how you can start saving today. And thank you for shopping at TJ Maxx.
Look, I don't look like a bougie bitch in this hat. Excuse me? Excuse me? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Excuse me. Don't look at me. You can't even afford to look at me. This isn't normally my speed, but this is cute. Look at this cute bag. I don't know about the price. $150. I have to FaceTime my mom. She needs to see it. Okay, she needs to see it immediately. All right, peoples, we have capped out. No more shopping. Let's go through what we got at TJ Maxx. We got the hat. Look at it. Okay, I'll tell you why I got the hat. Because I love it. And it's ridiculous. And I'm going to put pins on it. I'm going to sit in my backyard with it on. What else did I get? I only got a couple little things. I got these, which are Woolite lint balls, and for cats too. Like you put a couple of these in your laundry, and all the cat hair sticks to them. So I got those. And you know, I gotta check out the jewelry at TJ Maxx. I didn't see anything from Bubble Bar that I liked. The TJ Maxx here, Maxx in Massapequa is always picked through. There's always going to be a beautiful pair of earrings, and there's only one. TJ Maxx. Ay, ay, ay. Better security is needed. I got these. They were $12.99. These are tiny little square hoops. I have these in rose gold. I love them. And I'm a big fan of tiny hoops. You guys know I got a ton of earrings in my ear. And I got another pair of earrings. These are, wait, you see, these are so cute. They were on sale. They're sterling silver. Wait, let me flip it around before I spoil it. Right? So cute. I love these. And they've got that like dented silver thing going on. I thought these were adorable. I love them. Not intended for children under 15. That is kind of a weird thing to put on a piece of jewelry. Not intended for persons, children under 15. Did I say 15 or 13? 15. Somebody under 15 years old might harm themselves with those long earrings. Maybe their necks aren't long enough that it'll go into their clavicle. What's happening in the earring world that I don't know about? It's a little crazy. So I want to explain to you guys why I'm always chewing gum. Gum keeps me from getting excessively hungry. And I try to do intermittent fasting on the weekends. During the week, it's a no-go. I need my energy to run around. So I do eat breakfast, lunch, dinner during the week. Saturday and Sunday, I try not to eat till like 1 o'clock. And then I'll do food from 1 to 8 just for the 2 days. I don't drink coffee. Did you guys know that? I do not consume caffeine. Ever. I am not a coffee, tea drinker, nothing. Oh, it's not something I drink. If I go out to a restaurant, now that I'm not drinking soda, I will order an unsweetened iced tea, and then I'll put a bunch of fake sugar in it. I don't want to hear anything about the fake sugar. We all have a vice. The waters I drink all have fake sugar. Okay? We all have a vice. And either drinking soda and juice and all that shit. I told you guys how I felt about water. Dries out my mouth. You guys seem to like my candid conversation about food last week. I'm glad that helped a lot of you. It's hard to talk about food and eating with people that don't understand food and eating. Maybe I'll make a video on it at some point. A while back was considering getting the gastric sleeve. And I went through all the testing, soup to nuts, top to bottom, and I backed out. And then that's when I decided to change my life. So I just looked at the pros and cons, and I'm a volume eater. And it's not that I eat volumes of food because I'm hungry. I like eating a lot of food. I enjoy it. But eating volumes of food, especially not healthy food, makes you gain weight, right? Yes. So I changed my life about 2 months ago now. Doing very well. I've lost weight. I feel more energetic. I'm changing here. I've changed my relationship with food here. That's where long-term change stems from. I think I was looking at the gastric sleeve as not a quick fix because I wasn't taking it lightly, but you have this chemical in your stomach called ghrelin, and that's what tells your brain, hey, I'm hungry, feed me. And for people that have weight issues, And I'm going to call obesity a disease. I don't want to hear it if you don't think it's a disease. I'm not interested in having that conversation with people that don't understand. But people that are overweight, they don't walk around going, I want to be overweight. We don't want to be overweight. We want to be healthy and feel good about ourselves all the time. Not saying that they don't feel good about themselves, but you don't set out in life to be morbidly obese. You just don't. And technically, with my BMI, I'm obese. So that's not my goal in life, right? That's not my goal. So we'll just chit chat here. So I was all signed up. I found a great surgeon. But the minute you walk in, they start like giving you validation on the decision to have weight loss surgery. They're like, congratulations on making the decision to change your life. And I just think it's a little self-serving. The guy, I don't want to say that he rushed me through the process, but I will say that he didn't spend a lot of time with me. He just was like, oh, okay, your age, check, your height, your check, your weight, check. And then you go through all these, clear my throat, Sam. Then you go through all these testings. I mean, I got tested top to bottom. My heart, my lungs. I did a venous Doppler, chest X-ray, cardio echo, EKG, physical from pulmonology, clearances, everything, bloods, urine, all of it. And I'm healthy. My blood pressure was a little high because I have white coat syndrome. So every time I go in, I have high blood pressure. And then they didn't believe me when I said I don't normally have high blood pressure. So I bought a cuff and I test myself every day for weeks at home. My blood pressure is fine, but it shoots up to like, at one point it was 190 over 90. It was crazy. It was getting high because I was having so much anxiety about the choice. Now, when I told Matt about my thought about having gastric sleeve, I won't say that he wasn't supportive because Matt is always supportive, but he was very skeptical about elective surgery. He was very skeptical about undergoing such a massive procedure. He just doesn't want me to die. And there are real risks with gastric sleeve. Not to mention, you can have gastric sleeve surgery and have horrible complications, like they can damage your, I think it's called the venous nerve, and you could be nauseous for the rest of your life. You could literally never get off soft foods for the rest of your life. It's rare, but it happens. Complications happen from surgery. So, and I told him, I didn't tell him, I guess this is becoming my gastric sleeve story. I didn't tell him that I went for the consult. I was thinking about it for about 6 months. I've struggled with my weight for 2 decades. I've gone up and down. I've done everything. I've done LA weight loss. I've done Weight Watchers. I exercise. I'm not a lump. And I've done Ozempic. I've done intermittent fasting. I've done keto, and I lose weight, but then it always comes back because I'm always hungry and I'm in the wrong mindset. Oh, pretty cardinal just flew on my fence. So it's like I'm on the wrong mindset, and I never prioritized protein properly. I'd always just follow a diet. I would not really understand what eating balance was. And I feel like I was just doing it wrong. And I feel like I've been doing it wrong for years. And I never acknowledged to myself that I was a binge eater. So if I would have had the surgery, the ghrelin reduction, so like the appetite reduction, the food noise, only goes away for so long and it comes back. But then you don't have the physical ability to eat more. So that's why people fail on gastric sleeve. They don't change their mind, change their relationship with food. They don't heal. So that's what I've been working on, is healing my relationship with food, not bringing things into the house that are not good for me. If I'm feeling bingy, I'll eat, a Yasso bar, it's a frozen Greek frozen yogurt bar. Because sometimes you want something sweet, but I haven't had any sugar in almost 2 months because it was just time to change my life. So I decided against a couple weeks before the procedure. I decided against it. It was time for me to do my endoscopy, and I called and canceled. And what I did originally is I didn't cancel. I moved it a few months knowing I'm not doing this. So then about a week later, I emailed the girl and I said, listen, please take me off the schedule. I'm not going to do it. So I'm glad that I made that decision. Matt's glad I made that decision. And I have lost just about 15 pounds now on my own, just by changing my diet and eating better and eating balanced, not binging. And it's hard. And eating the same foods becomes monotonous. So I'm trying to change things up and cook and look for recipes, but it is not the easiest thing to do, honestly. It's not easy. Getting bored with the food I'm eating. And that's what happens. Like I get bored. I miss things I used to eat. I miss eating Subway sandwiches, obviously. And I used to eat Vietnamese pho all the time, like 2-3 times a week. So I do miss that. But it's about making long-term sustainable change and being healthy long-term. I'm healthy now. I'm, middle-aged, but I'm healthy. I don't want to stay healthy. I don't want to develop things like diabetes. I don't. So that was the whole point. But I think I was looking at gastric sleeve. I was being romanced by the fact that in the first month, you could literally lose 40 pounds, or the first 2 months. And I just kept focusing on like, oh, I'm going to lose weight really quick, because you go on a liquid diet for 2 weeks before, and the first few weeks after, you lose weight fast. But I guess I was focusing on that instead of just, hey, look at the long-term complications and the long-term changes. And it's not just a permanent change. It's not just a short-term change. You can't eat quantities the way you did. You can't. What honestly scared me the most, besides for the nerve damage that could happen, is the fact that you could lose your hair. If, it's going to happen. You're going to lose your hair. Part of it, you lose half your hair because your body doesn't have the same nutrition. You're on vitamins for the rest of your life, which again, not something I wanted to do. And all these things that could happen, they don't happen to everybody, but they're risks. None of which my doctor told me. I went down the rabbit hole online, looking at blogs and people's personal experience and YouTube's videos and TikToks, and just submerging myself into the bariatric community and seeing all the horror stories that they don't tell you about. This one girl, I was watching her videos, and she's like, yeah, I lost 80 pounds in the first 6 months, but I was in the hospital for like 80% of that. Those are the things that they don't tell you. And my doctor's like, stay off social media. Don't look into any of that stuff. And I'm like, why is he telling me that? I'm so glad I did. Because even though he may have a low, what'd you call it? Low complication rate, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be one of the 2 to 5% that doesn't have problems. And I really wanted to do this on my own. I want to exercise and diet and change my life on my own. I don't want to do it with the surgery, and no shade to people that do. I know personally 2 people that I love and adore that had great success and are having great success with gastric bypass. I'm so happy for them. And there's no issue that they did that. I think it's wonderful. But for me, right now, it's cosmetic weight. And I call it cosmetic weight because I have no health issues. So it's a cosmetic weight problem. I'm going to lose the weight on my own. So that's it. I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to make some food because now I'm hungry. I think I'm going to make bean burritos. I'm really in the mood for Taco Bell. So I'm going to make my own Taco Bell. Okay, I'm going to bring all these bags in. Thank God Matt's asleep. T, if you're watching, don't tell him. Don't tell him, T. Okay. Dude, this hat. Do you see how big this is? In my backyard. So much fun. So much
fun. My gosh. I have to take it off though because it's huge. Let me fix my hair. You know what? I realized what that hat is. Vince Camuto. I love Vince Camuto. I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of their boots. So I'm back. I'm back. I have all my stuff up here. We have to do an afternoon touch up. What are we thinking? I'm going to vlog with you guys tomorrow too. We're going to do like a whole weekend thing. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That always seems to be this thing with me. What are we going to do to get our nails done? I don't know. I got a hair on my lip. With pets. Is a problem that you have? Oh, I should try these earrings on. I can't wait. I'm going to try on the long ones. So I wear a ton of hoops, as you guys can see. I am a hoop girl. I have a plate of hoops. Let me show you guys. You're going to judge me for this, but that's okay. Look at it. These are all my individual earrings. I just keep them in this little heart dish I got from like FabFitFun like 5 years ago, something like that. Let's take this out. My little hoops. We're going to clip them together, put them to the side. I'm going to try out these little bitty bits that we got. These are $10. These, how cute. Oh, when we're done, I'm going to FaceTime my mom. She's going to freak out over these earrings. They're so cute. I had a pair of earrings like this when I was younger, like a teenager, and they were horseshoe crabs. I don't know where those are. I'm convinced my mom had them and lost them. My mom loses earrings. She lost my diamond earrings once. One of the diamond earrings. I don't know what happened to the other one. Anyway, I want you guys to hear her reaction to these earrings. She's probably out mowing her 10 acres. Got Mom. Come on. Is that how you answer the phone?
You woke up my nap time.
I'm recording. I'm just showing you my earrings.
Ooh. Oh, they're nice.
They're nice, right?
Oh, yeah.
They're cute. They were $10.
Really?
Don't they remind you of the horseshoe crab earrings from when I was a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what happened to those? Did you lose them?
Huh?
Did you lose them?
Did I lose them? No.
I think you lost them.
Oh, come on now. You're being a real shit.
Okay. All right.
Let in doubt, blame Mom.
Oh, man. All right, I'm going to end the video.
Are they too heavy?
They're not too heavy. They're not too heavy.
No kidding.
I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to finish talking to my mom.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. You are what the cat dragged in. And I guess I'm the cat because I put you there. I'm getting my nails done. Well, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to getting my nails done. I go to Miss You Nail in Wantagh. I hope the people that live on Long Island can appreciate all this name dropping. I go to Miss You Nail in Wantagh, and I go to Jenny. Jenny is fabulous. I love Jenny. I've been going to Jenny for like, ambulance. I've been going to Jenny since before COVID. So for a while before COVID, I want to say I've been going to Jenny 6 years, something like that. I've been going to this salon a little bit longer than that. I found her, I want to say within 6 months of going to that salon. I tried a bunch of different people out, and she was the best. Today is Hands and Feet Day. This is my favorite day of the month. Number one, it's very, very important for self-care. Self-care should be a priority of yours. It doesn't have to be your number one priority every single minute of the day, but you have to make time to do things that make you happy, whether it be meal prepping or going to the gym or getting your nails done or getting your hair done, getting a facial. It's very important to give yourself time and spend time on yourself. So yeah, hands and feet day. So I made sure my legs were shaved. I don't have a ton of leg hair because I did have laser hair removal years ago, but I probably have about, I don't know, 20 or 30 hairs on the front of each, on my shin. Oh, like on the front of the calf. On the front of the shin. So I always have to run a razor just over it really quick, just 2 swipes, and then my hairs are gone. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today though. I'm on the fence. I usually go into the salon with an idea of what I'm gonna do. I have lime green on my toes right now. I have this really fun manicure. This one was next level. I really love this one. This one was very chic. But all of June and into July, I was doing really bright colors. So now I'm looking for something a little toned down. I love the way I'm saying that with my face looking the way it is. This wild ass shirt, which I got from Shein for, I don't know, $5. It's really cheap in that weird like nylon, but I didn't know what to wear this morning. And then I've got all these freaking bright tattoos. I feel like a walking rainbow explosion. People are going to look at me and just think that girl really likes color. She's a lunatic. She's a lunatic. I don't give a shit about that though. You can think I'm a lunatic all you want. But one thing I don't normally do is go to the nail salon with full face of makeup on. So I'm expecting either Jenny or Rachel, who's the owner, who's very friendly, she could be like, oh, you're done today. She always comments on everyone's appearance. So if someone's dressed nice or someone has a lot of makeup on or their hair is done, she notices. Anybody that lives on Long Island knows that the entrance ramp onto the Wanto Parkway is the worst. It's like 30 feet. So if you don't have a car with pickup, you could be in trouble or waiting a while to get onto this parkway. But my Maxima, we got a little pickup going on in this car. The Pathfinder, the, what is it called? The Murano and the Maxima all have the same engine. And the Maxima is the smallest of the 3 vehicles. So it's the fastest one. My husband had a Pathfinder. Now he has a Murano. I had a Murano. I traded the Murano in December and I got the Maxima. I do like driving an SUV. There's a lot of benefits to driving an SUV, but I felt like getting the Maxima. I always wanted one, so I got it. And I'll have this for 3 years because I do lease. I started leasing about 6 years ago because what winds up happening, I drive so much for work that I wind up investing so much money into buying a car, and then I have to pay for so many repairs. It drives me crazy. And I need a reliable car, and I can't even with it, honestly. It drives me nuts. All right, I'm here. Let's back into a spot because this is a very, very tight parking lot. So if you don't back into a spot, sometimes it's actually kind of hard to get help. Anywho, we were saying, what did we want to do for our nails? I have a couple ideas.
Appropriate response.
Uh-oh.
You broke up with him. You break it up.
Ooh, that was 2 hot takes. I was listening to my favorite podcast on the way back. So, on the way here. So let me look at some of my nail. What I do is I have a nail inspiration, folder. This is really cute, but I don't know that I have the tolerance to sit there for this today. Oh, here's another shot of it. I saw this one, which was so freaking cute. Look at this. Wait, did it focus? How cute, right? I love that. This one's cute. It's summery. on, but it's just so busy. You guys aren't helping. I can't really blame you though, because you're not here with me. Oh, look at that. Who does that to their nails? Who does that? Fuzzy, fuzzy. Like, I love this. I did really like this though. Really cute. But then I've been doing a lot of design, so I'm thinking I might just do something simple like just lime green. I love lime green, guys. I love lime green. I might just do lime green and then do the two fingers French. Like, I'll do a French lime. I do really like pink. I was thinking this. I found it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. What do you think? It's cute, right? With the little ladybug? All right, I'm gonna go in. You guys, I will catch up with you when I'm out, okay? Stop pressuring me, okay? All right, I know you're not ready for this, so I figured I would just show you my feeties. They're cute. Okay, whew, that was a long process. I was there for 3 hours. I always am on hands and feet day. Long process. I don't even know what my face looks like. It's not like I was sweating in there. Okay. I look like decent. My lipstick stayed. My face is looking a little pink. I think my sunscreen oxidized a little bit. Let's put on my sunnies. Let's put on my sunnies. And these are what the fingers look like. Cute, right? I love them. So I was originally going to go with the red on my hands. It was too aggressive. I couldn't do it. I'm not a red nail polish on your hands kind of girl. Truth be told, I don't even love the red on my toes. I don't love the red on my toes either. But she was painting them and I wasn't about to make her stop because I'm just not used to red. I was gonna go with the Tiffany blue, but then I found the red with the polka dots and the ladybugs, and I really liked it, but she put the red on my toe, on my big toe, and then she was doing the white polka dots, and I hated it. I mean, hated. So I was like, oh, no, with the white polka dots. So she wiped them off. It's gel, so it was already cured with the red, and then she put the white polka dots on, so she just wiped them off. And then she has these little stickers, so she put the daisy stickers on the toes, which it's very cute. I do like the red with the white daisies on there. I wouldn't get it again. I don't love red on my toes. It's just so... Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm freaking crazy. It just seems so prostitute-y. Red toes. I don't know. That's the most ridiculous thing I've said probably in a long time. You can have red toenails and red fingernails and it's fine. It looks pretty on everyone else. But for me, it just seems so sexual. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? It feels sexual. I don't know. This camera's jiggling. Let me kind of move you a little bit. It feels sexual. I am such an idiot. I don't know what the shit I'm even talking about, but I don't love the red on my hands and feet. My mother loves red. She always does red. There's always red on her fingers. For me, it's just too aggressive. So I went with the neutral. Last time I did neutral too. Next time I think I'm gonna do something funky. I mean, I have the little flowers. I have the little daisies, which I'm covered in Gerber daisies on my tattoos. I'll do something bright next time. But I kept putting the red, like looking at the red on my hands. Like I'd put my hands up to my feet where my feet were red while she was getting ready to move me over. And I was just like, no, I can't do red. I can't do the red on the hands. It's just going to be too distracting. and I let her keep my nails long. I usually have her cut them down once a month. So every other nail time, I get my hands done. So whenever I do my feet, I cut my nails down. And I didn't have her cut them down this time. So I just thought the red might have been a little bit too much. So no red on the hands. Could I stop talking about my freaking nail polish by now? Anywho, right now it's 88 degrees on Long Island. It is very hot. The humidity has cut a bit. Why isn't anybody just letting us go? I hate it when people don't yield. But you don't yield the right of way for anybody. Anywho, that's a problem we do have here on Long Island. It's just, I was gonna say in New York, but I'm not gonna speak for all of New York. Oh my God. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes people don't necessarily yield right of way, or they just jump ahead of you, which drives me absolutely Looney Tunes. I've decided I'm gonna go home and have a hot dog. Actually, turkey dog. I'm gonna go home and have turkey dogs. I do I think they're Oscar Mayer wieners. Is wiener not the funniest word? I'm gonna go home and have some Oscar Mayer wieners, the turkey dogs. I think they're 100 calories. I've seen lower calorie turkey dogs, but the Key Food by me doesn't sell them. Key Food. It's a very clean store, but it's very, very limited. But sometimes I just don't feel like going a town over or a 10-minute drive to get to another supermarket when Key Food is super close to me. So I go into Key Food. I got turkey dogs. I did go into Stop and Shop last week and got light hot dog buns. So they are, instead of 130, 150 calories, they're like 70 calories. So I'll do the light hot dog buns, I'll do the turkey dogs, and I'll do relish with brown mustard. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch. Again, with the food, I don't wanna cut things out. Technically, hot dogs, not the best food ever. They have nitrates, they're processed meat, it's not a whole food. Yes, but we have to live, people. I'm not cutting food groups out, except for processed sugar. I did cut that out. No more candy. A friend of mine's also doing the weight loss thing. I mean, women, we always know someone that's on a diet. And she sent me a link of no sugar added gummies, like a candy. I think they were gummy bears or Swedish fish or something, but it was a no sugar added alternative. But I said to her, I'm like, I can't even do that because that will trigger my need for candy. And I haven't had candy we're nearing 2 months now. So I can't even do candy substitute. And forget about sugar-free candy. Talk about getting the shits. I have the funniest story about that. So years and years and years ago, I think when I was doing keto, actually, I had gotten Russell Stouffer's turtles. Now, I don't know if you guys know what turtles are. I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting. I don't know if you guys know what turtles are, but they're the clusters with chocolate. I'm sorry, chocolate, pecan, caramel. There might be nougat in there. I forget what's in a turtle. There might even be pretzel, I'm not sure. But they were amazing. Amazing. So good. So when they come in these little clusters, and they're Russell Stouffer's. So I was with my mom, and I think we were in her house in North Carolina, and we ate the bag. We ate the bag of it. Sugar-free. It's a white bag. There's green writing on it. Sugar-free. So within an hour, I think it might have even been less time than that, my stomach really started hurting. Oh, there's a Ford Bronco. There's a Ford Bronco next to me. Matt wants to get one. Anyway, so within an hour, my stomach starts hurting me. I'm like, oh God, my belly is really killing me. Now, I have a very strong constitution. I know what hurts my stomach. Too many cherries, raw peppers, certain gassy vegetables like cabbage. I had the camera shut off. The thing about this camera, it gets cooked. It gets hot very quickly, and it's sitting on a black sticky pad, so it got hot. Sorry if the direction isn't perfect. Anyway, I know what vegetables trigger my belly aches, and I stay away from them. So my stomach is killing me. I mean, killing me. Oh, I got the worst diarrhea after eating those turtles. And I say to my mom, like, my stomach's really hurting. She's like, so am I. My stomach is too. So I run to the bathroom. I'm sorry, trigger warning, poop talk. I am literally pissing out my ass. Pissing out my ass. It was so bad. Holy mackerel. That went on for hours. It was the sorbitol. It killed me. And then she's like, oh, my stomach. She's like, when are you going to be out of the bathroom? She's got one bathroom. I had to like hurry it up, try to just control myself. And I left the bathroom, and then she ran in the bathroom. Both of us were back and forth in that bathroom for hours over those stupid turtles. Holy mackerel. Worst ever. Never eat Russell Stover's sugar-free. It is not worth it. Horrible. I guess she forgot that happened, and months later, oh, that's what it is. We had gotten 2 bags of them. Me and her finished 1 bag. She forgot about it, and months later, she ate some of them, and then she calls me. She's like, shit, I forgot what happened the first time we ate those turtles because they were sitting around for months. She was like hankering for some sort of sugar. She ate them, and she paid the price. I think she ate the whole bag herself. I think she had horrible digestive issues for 24 hours. I mean, she paid the price. She paid the price with her chocolate starfish. Just on fire. It goes on fire. I hate it. It's like your insides are coming out. I always make jokes about how I really love a good poop. I love a good, oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I love a good poop. You feel less bloated. Everything comes out. It feels really good when it's over. It just, during it is awful. Just the bloating, the gas, the bubble guts. No. I hate it when I feel like that's coming. You know what happened to me? I don't know if I told you guys, but the other day I made protein pancakes. I make the Kodiak protein pancakes. Quick. I made the Kodiak protein pancakes, and I ate them. They were so good. I add banana in them, and I had them for dinner because I wanted breakfast for dinner last week. So that night I felt like I had a lead ball in my stomach. It's just like I ate a kettlebell. That next day, and for 2 days after that, I had a kettlebell in my stomach. I was just like, what has happened to my peristalsis? What has happened to my digestive? Do I have like paralyzed stomach? I forget what it's called. But when I was on Ozempic, I was always nervous I was going to get that, like the paralyzed, the stomach paralysis. But I'm not on that. So I was like, oh man, what do I have, stomach paralysis? My stomach is killing me. It took days. I think it took days for me to digest the protein pancakes, and I have half the box left. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing about that or eating those again, but it sat in my stomach for days this week. It's always a gamble when I'm looking for things to eat because I'm experimenting. I'm trying new things. I'm finding recipes online. I want to expand my eating, but I'm very repetitious with a lot of my eating. I've been eating the same Subway sandwich since 1997. Guys, I get turkey on multigrain with lettuce, tomato, onion, sweet pepper, banana pepper, pickle, and mayo. They got rid of sweet pepper, and it threw my life for a loop. I'm like, what is happening? Where did the sweet pepper go? But to be fair, I only added in the sweet pepper in 2004. So it wasn't so destructive. So that was only on the repertoire for 7 years. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I always get the same stuff. That's why when restaurants and fast food places that I used to go to would get rid of things that I was used to eating, it would throw me for a loop because I always get the same stuff. I always get the same orders from Taco Bell, McDonald's. I don't do McDonald's, you know, Burger King maybe once a year, but Taco Bell was really my go-to. Taco Bell was yawning. Taco Bell and Subway were the 2 fast food places I would go to. So and I would always get the same thing. And I would get the double-decker Supreme, they got rid of it. I'd get the Maxi Melt, they got rid of it. I got the Mexican pizza, they got rid of it. Luckily, they brought back the Mexican pizza for me. Obviously, just for me. They called me, they consulted with me, and I said, listen, TB, let's be real. People want the Mexican pizza, so they brought it back. Because I'm like that. I'm that important. But I haven't had Taco Bell in months. But anyway. You guys believe me, right? You believe me? You don't think I'm lying? Oh, my nails are very cute. I really like them. They're very cute. I feel like my one nail is ever so slightly crooked, though. It is. This one. My ring finger on my left hand is slightly crooked. I'm going to have to go home and file it. That's okay. That happens every once in a while. I feel like she looks at my nails by the end of my finger instead of, and then she kept looking and going back and forth, but I don't think she noticed this nail on this side is a little bit high. But if I slightly file that little edge, it'll be fine. It's just super obvious because of the French. We'll do the French. It's so ridiculous. I hate it when I can't spit out a word. I am so envious of people that are super articulate and well-spoken. So I've been watching a lot of the nonsense going on with the political stuff, you know, what happened with Trump. Then 5 seconds later was the convention. And I usually fall right in the middle with politics. I do watch both sides because I always want to know what's going on. I want to see what's coming out of the left. I want to see what's coming out of the right. So my husband gets a little frustrated with me because I'll talk politics with him, which I'm not going to talk about with you guys, but I'll talk politics with him. And I'm always kind of right in the middle, and I see what this side is saying and this side is saying. I'm also not an overly emotional person, so certain things get to me, but other things I'm like, oh, whatever. But when I was watching the Republican National Convention, I didn't catch all of it. I mean, it was going on for days, but I did hear a couple people speak, and one person who really stuck out to me was Vivek Ramaswamy. He's so freaking slick. He's so articulate. I love to hear people speak that can speak that well without any or conversation word filler like I do. My mouth moves faster than my brain, so my brain goes, I always feel just crazed, not crazed, what's the word? I always feel just in awe of people that can speak so eloquently and just spit the words out. It's so wild. I feel that way about Ben Shapiro. He's just like, you know, he just spits it out. He spits it out. You know, the right has a bunch of people like that, like Candace Owens, super articulate, and I heard a lot of them this past week because of the Republican National Convention. And then the Democratic National Convention is coming up soon as well. So I'll be watching some of that as well. Because like I said, I'm right in the middle and I like to hear what's going on both sides. Because I am never committed when it comes to politics. For me, it's a matter of who suits, who's going to do the best job. I want to hear everybody out. So that's it. All right, I'm going to go and make my hot dogs because I'm hungry. Okay. And this camera, it's getting hot in her. Okay. All right, party people. I'm going to end the video now. I am already in my hanging out in my clothes. I got my trash on the floor. I cleaned yesterday. And I realized today I never took my trash out, and my trash was probably in my video yesterday. I was zoomed in on my face, so I don't know. It's very possible that my trash was visible in this whole video today. I have trash on the floor. No, it's a bag. And I have boxes on the floor too, because I cleaned up this whole area. I did so much organizing, and I threw out so much old crap. So much old crap. I have a hair on my lip. It's getting lost in there, but it's just gonna stay because I'm gonna leave it. Breaking news just now. They announced that Joe Biden is out of the race. It's funny because I was briefly just talking about being kind of the middle of the road kind of girl, and then all of a sudden, boom, it was just announced Joe Biden is stepping out of the race. So I'm very curious as to what's going to happen at the DNC. Yes, at the DNC. That also stands for something else, so it threw me off for a second. I'm very curious. So this whole thing's going to be very interesting. I hope as Americans, you guys are going to be following along. Stay educated. Just be open-minded. Listen to everything that everybody says, both sides. Everybody has valid points. Just, vote your gut and see how you feel about that. Let's keep those comments positive. I don't want any political debates in my comment section because I will just delete those comments. I'm not looking to have any sort of political debates, and I am not judging anybody for their views. Everybody is entitled, because this is America, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. So don't get on anyone else. Let's be kind to each other, because we are all friends here, and nobody's opinion should be put on other people. We don't need anyone convincing other people what they should be doing and not be doing, frankly, because that's not your place, and everybody needs to stay in their own lane. Stay in your own lane. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun, vlog, I guess, of the weekend. I am going to relax for the rest of Sunday. I'm definitely going to finish cleaning the kitchen. I'm going to do a little bit of meal prep for the week, maybe plan out some shopping that I'll do tomorrow night. And that's about all I've got for you guys. I love you. Next weekend, I'm going to be doing my skincare. And I know you guys had some other requests, so I'm going to be working on those next week. All right, guys, that's enough. Go away. Love you. Goodbye.